And this one's a competitive asymmetrical base building strategy board game where players are going to be competing as factions, each with their own unique units and special abilities. Some units are going to be more suited for combat, while other units are more suited as workers, as you're going to be using them to collect different resources and build structures and bolster your other units. There's two ways to win this game. You can either be the first to gain 10 victory points or have the last base standing. This is a game that does play over a series of rounds, and at the start of each round, players are first going to gather resources from all of their worker units. There are two types of workers. There's the ones that harvest biosteel, which can be used for buildings and producing more units. But then there's workers that collect energy, which is going to be used for unlocking and upgrading your units and faction abilities. Players take turns activating up to 2 units at a time, moving, attacking, and using their abilities, and each unit is also going to have a specific range associated with it, and if an enemy is within that range, then you can attack them. Units do come in different types. They can either be air units or ground units, and certain units might be able to only attack one or the other, or possibly even be able to attack both. If you also have the high ground, that can grant you an advantage, but if you're attacking a base, it's only going to take 1 damage per attack regardless of the strength. And the way that you track health in this game is by the number of health chips underneath that unit. At the end of the round, all the units are going to refresh, and then any newly constructed buildings will become active. And there's a few different types of buildings you can have. They can either produce units, produce resources, or grant special abilities. But there's also certain points out on the board that players are trying to control in order to gain victory points, and you're going to be checking each of those to see which player has control, if any, and then you're going to be granting those players those points. The first player to either get 10 of them or to destroy their opponent's base is going to be the winner of the game. And if you do want to check this one out, I will have it linked down below.